and trapped underneath. Look at that.
You can play with lights, Kylie.
Raj.
See what looks good. I'm gonna try one more tip up.
No lights.
Zoom in past the bar there, please. Perfect.
Oh my
nice.
gosh, that is beautiful. So what causes that? Like, how does fresh water get trapped up there?
Well, the water coming out in the vents is fresh water. So
oh, okay.
Water.
So then it gets trapped.
Superheated,
Wow.
it's just under the lip there.
Maybe even porch light.
Raj.
Oh
Porch
my
lights
gosh.
On. Down lights
I'm
on
not
now.
sure.
Yeah.
I love
Nothing
this
is going to
name.
help that.
No underlighting.
No,
Nope, that's
no help
opposite
there.
of that.
That is anti-help.
Okay, I think
Yeah, there we go. That's
yeah, there you go.
Do you have any more camera up?
So
it
Sean,
looks
like the sample.
Wow.
Sean, we will need to have a upward facing.
Good there.
Zero annotation interface working.
Just a little bump
What in
more.
the
What's that?
A little bump more in.
Zero
Yeah, perfect.
annotation.
There you go.
Annotation of
Your,
it?
well, your C-tube is working.
Yes.
Okay. Mine is really.
This is like something from Blue
sluggish.
Planet. That I just want David Attenborough to narrate this right
We
now.
are living Blue Planet.
Oh,
We are living Blue Planet right now. Yes.
So as I
Oh
said,
my gosh.
higher up there was
Is that all
at
two
least
berms?
two more
Come
that
wide, please.
one of them
Come wide.
larger than this one. So as we go up on this side, we'll see a couple more. And again, we were here in 2018 and did a very similar.
But again, it's so different when you watch a YouTube video from.
So stay, if you can, stay onto the right side, Trevor.
I can stay on the right side.
It's sort of, they almost lined up on this side,
Yeah, sure.
the south side versus the west side.
Okay.
And we had rotated right around. We'll go right up to the top on one side, then we can come back down on the other.
Sure thing. You better believe it.
Wow. I mean,
I'm trying to
this guy's
repeat
so
what we
massive.
did in 18, just to see for a
Do you want to
comparative.
try it with your downlight on?
Sure, yeah. Totally play around with it. You and Nova talk about what's going to work best for lighting.
It's not changing anything.
Okay.
Raj, never mind.
I mean, this is amazing that this place is
are we
so
wide?
toxic to all
we wide
life
on the
except for
camera
these
right now?
guys.
Mostly wide.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh. This is on our planet.
So I'm
This
looking
is not some crazy
directly
foreign world.
on the west flank here, so I'm looking east. So you want me to keep circling around to the
Yeah,
south
a little bit right
aspect?
right around a little bit more.
And it will be mined for gold and copper.
Yeah,
Shh. Don't burst
Yeah.
my bubble right now.
that might, you see that other outcrop over there?
On the far right of the screen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Oh
that's,
my
get there.
goodness.
I'm thinking that's one of the other ones.
Yeah, I just put Argus on the other side, but you should still be fine to do it.
Perfect.
But Steve, going back to what you said, this is one of those things that you're
Yeah,
going,
that is
how
one
could
of the
we
other
ever
ones.
possibly want to destroy something this beautiful, this magnificent?
So you might have to pop down a bit to get the
Yeah,
mirror
understood.
effect out of it. But
Yeah.
They do it to trees all the time.
As
Oh,
I said,
yeah,
there
that
was
is true.
basically 3 different areas that we had the mirror going on. There you can see one up the top. But
Yeah, I'm going to come back up
yeah.
to it. Let me line up my little spot again.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and zoom in a little bit, please, Nova.
Coming in.
And good there for now.
So we are looking
Oh my
for
God.
places to sample this, right?
Yep.
Let's just keep our, there hasn't been any black smoker kind of thing sampling. So the only sampling we've seen is
Yeah,
upward,
I can see your annotations now, Fabio.
upward.
Okay, yeah. That was
No, so
There
we
you
need
go,
to
a
make
little
sure we have
bit
an
up there.
There's one
upward
there, yeah.
gas light on board.
Yeah, there's another mirror.
There we go.
Oh my God, I feel like my head is
Ready for
exploding in
zoom
wave
and
after
zoom in
wave.
there, please.
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
Look at that beauty.
Great.
Oh, and you
Next.
can see that archaea like forming the mat right
Get
next to it,
stable
that
here.
purple sulfur bacteria, the mirror, the tube worms. Oh, look at that. So that white stuff that looks like a shag carpet down there from your parents' 1970s, that is archaea that can make a mat. It's doing chemosynthesis. So it's using chemicals coming out of the hydrothermal vents
Come on, get back in the spot.
I wish we had
instead of
upward
photosynthesis.
pointing lights. That
I
would
know, hey.
be so
Oh my
nice.
There's
gosh.
some tube worms there to the upper
Yeah,
right.
up in the
There we go.
upper left there, Steve, there was a little bit, but not a lot.
And you can,
We just have to have one that's upward facing that we can stick
Yeah.
right in there.
Now we're
Here.
coming right above in the prompter in the top left corner, a little higher than we are right now. Up. Trevor, can you just go up just a little bit? Straight up,
You want me to go straight up?
just a little bit. I thought I saw right up a little bit,
that one
right
right-
there, Steve.
Or is it just the dark spot?
No, that's not smoking. It's almost is, but I
Yeah.
thought I saw back behind
It's
it a
just
little
a
bit.
shadow.
Yeah, my
So
bad.
it's the shadow of smoke, but not smoke?
Yeah.
But there's lots of, but we have to have at least one upward.
Yeah.
Right now we've got 3 down.
Well, higher up at almost at the top, there was one really good one. So, all right, let's carry on our way up.
Oh my gosh, the
Yeah.
mirrors, there's so many mirrors.
up.
You can stay in for a sec there.
Okay.
So if y'all are seeing this at home, that water is shimmering from the heat. It's not a glitch in the live stream. Wow, this sucker just keeps going on and on.
Okay, come
Sorry,
wide,
inside
please.
voice.
Coming wide.
I think from bottom to top, it's only about 20
Forward.
something meters, 22 meters.
That's massive.
23.
There's smoke off to the right there.
Actually have that.
That's a
stuff.
little getting far for my...
Yeah, let's not
Yeah.
go around anymore. We came pretty much, we're almost heading looking north now.
Oh
Okay,
We'll
my
stay on this side for now, and then we'll
Okay.
do another down on the other side.
Roger.
This looks like something that Disney DreamWorks would come up with. Like just this crazy, it seems to defy all physics,
So,
how weird it's shaped.
yeah, thanks. Underneath
Mother
it,
Nature and God.
Yeah.
pressure wash.
Smoke and air.
I mean, we're looking at where we think life could have possibly started on this planet. And down here, everything is so toxic to life as we know it here on the surface. I mean, just so many chemicals and minerals that would kill us so quickly. And down there, these guys are just loving it. That's their food. That's their whole life source. It's just so completely different than anything else.
It's crazy.
I mean, I just
There's
go back
some
and I'm like,
shimmering in the
oh, more shimmering.
bottom right. but
Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Look, it's like a little cavern thing, like a little crack in the rock system.
So it's pretty fragile. This stuff, if you
Yeah.
hit it with a hammer, it will collapse. It'll fall down. It's very brittle. We
And-
have
There's
in
a
the past
prominence
recovered
there.
samples from all these locations, and you get them on the surface and they just break apart in your hand almost.
Wow.
Or if you accidentally do run into it with an ROV, you might end up with some on the top of the ROV. But that would never happen with the crew that we have in here right now, right, Mike?
Mike's not on headset.
Oh, Mike's not on headset.
Oh, this is
Oh.
ROV Dream Team. Sorry, Mike.
There's another mirror right there, a big one.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I said I thought there was 3 of them, so that would be the last one.
And this is Mother Nature just making this. Like you said, Mother Nature and God coming together. Wow.
Yeah, play around with it. You can zoom in there, Nova.
There you go. That's a great mirror
Yeah.
there.
Don't go closer. Yeah, sorry.
Let's
Hey,
sample
Sean.
that one.
How are you gonna sample it though, Steve? You're not-
Upward, we just been
just
the,
upward?
yeah.
Yikes.
Okay.
Marvin
Sean.
noted it too. He just said you got to make sure you get the right.
Yeah, and
Right,
Marv's watching this now. He's online. He's been
Oh, that's...
I have
he's
plenty
been
of
giving
zero
me
if you
moral
want to use it.
support. Thank you, Marv. I appreciate that.
What was it like the first time you just see this mirror staring up at you from the seafloor?
I asked it who was the fairest of them all.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Hydrothermal vent is the fairest of them all.
Bon
Okay, come wide,
Coolant
please.
Coming wide.
is the
Coming
fairest of them all.
Fun.
Bon Coolant.
Go
A
wide.
little bit higher up we still go. We'll see some.
Oh, thank you,
there
Kat.
used to be a smoker right up at
Smokers
the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were
That
small
makes it a lot
actually in
easier.
comparison, but
I'm
But
definitely
that
wrapped around the southeast side.
that one
Yep.
part is pretty active right
Seems
there.
fine with Argus.
Wow.
We're getting close to the top. It looks to me like from 2018 we've had some collapses up here with, and you'll see this one, yeah, on the left. That's another one.
Oh yeah, big mirror there.
Oh,
Yeah.
beauty.
Oh my
It's getting
god.
very precarious. Don't get under it because I
Big
don't
shelf.
How
Know. Well, it's a
is-
shelf sticking right out, cantilever down.
Yeah.
Wow.
As I said, I recalled in our last trip here
Wow.
for survey. There was 3 good
Yeah.
mirrored shelves.
That one's uncomfortably overhanging.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Yeah.
it's
Oh, I
gorgeous.
That's a
uh,
massive mirror, though.
Really cool.
Yeah.
That is such a cool mirror. Again, the laws of physics breaking, I feel Isaac Newton rolling
What's that?
over in his grave.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at the lighting.
That's why they call it the mirror.
Think we can
S&M
zoom
this
on
place
that, or-
is. Smoke and
Yeah, try.
mirrors.
All right, coming
Let's go
up.
this way.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe if I back
Yeah.
away, it'll be better.
After a full week of nothing but like
Yeah.
abyssal plains.
Having
and,
those lights underneath it was really
Yeah.
nice. I don't know if
Yeah, it
going
was.
Yeah.
and like tilt up and I can maybe.
Yeah, it's just
There we go. It's getting it there.
I mean, zoom more.
There it is.
Sure.
That's the
Wow.
reflection.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty cool.
It's just reflecting
cool.
everything down. It's just acting like a giant mirror.
And this is no camera tricks.
So
This
Steve,
is
a little bit up on top
Oh
there
my
as well, but not.
yeah.
This
It
is no
looks like we should
Instagram
prepare
filter.
one-
This is
one
just
At least one upward
Mother
one.
Nature.
Yeah. But again, at the top, there was a couple, and we're not quite at the top. We're almost at the top here.
Almost at the top, yeah.
Great
Yeah.
shot, guys.
What's our,
It's like inverse lakes,
yes,
You know?
yes.
lakes on
So-
the ceiling.
so we're elevation off the bottom, 12
If
meters
there was
on
Fred
this
Astaire
side,
to be
but
dancing on there.
Escape below us.
it's a cliff
1920s
on the other
reference.
side.
Yeah.
All right, come on straight up there, Trevor. Don't come around more further to the
'Kay.
the south or the north side there.
Come
'cause
wide, please.
We're, as I say, we're almost at the top, and
Oh my god.
somewhere up here is the chimney.
Full Ed.
I think we might have missed it.
Look out. How
So
does this even form?
Steve, before there was at least one up here that was still smoking, and I'm not seeing that on
I
this
think
side.
it must have been, we were scouting this for SIDSI, right?
For what?
For SIDSI, Sanya Institute of, can't remember what the D's are for,
It's the,
Science and Engineering.
yeah. No, we did it. It was during the, you know, the ITC experiments that we came over here and did the survey. And I think we did the survey just to do the survey, which is sometimes what we do. Yeah, I'm not seeing any active smokers here. There was one in 18.
But wimpy.
So we can play back the video. It's sort of a different, we've sort of projected. We haven't done the exact same transect up and down, but okay.
No, we'll,
Trevor, you want to rotate around to the left?
I will prepare an upward
left,
facing
Roger.
one for
To the
this
left,
guy.
or to port, or to more of a facing the facing southwest. So on the
We've talked about
northeast
that.
side.
It's tough.
so
Yeah,
this, so that
cables
people
and-
understand, is
but
on
it's a good
basically
idea.
the base of this is built into a cliff, which is another. I think it's about 6 or 7 meters down on the other side.
Yeah, we climbed up it.
Yeah, so we came up that. As I said, our elevation right now is like 18, so it's probably about 20. So as I said, like 23, 24 meters high from the base of the cliff to the top of this.
Wow.
And if this was on land,
It would fall apart instantly.
yeah, it wouldn't, but it
What-
would be an
can we-
impressive looking structure if it was on
Can we
land.
get together later,
Yeah.
off watch, and talk about lights?
I'm just
Yeah.
looking at this going, it truly seems like something that you could only see in a movie with how it's arranged, like with those big
Like
overhanging
Dr.
shelves.
Seuss.
Yeah, like Dr. Seuss. Like the Lorax is just going to come swimming out at any moment.
Can we get lasers on?
Sure. Lasers on.
Or yeah,
Ooh, was that a skate in the bubble?
Okay,
Good
Ian,
question.
where are we going now? Ian's still back there? Ian's over there.
Down, you can go down.
yeah, come on, yeah, we'll come
Steve.
down on this side. Steve's there.
Down on this side. So,
So we're facing.
facing southeast, that's the
so,
northwest
yeah, let's
aspect.
yeah, can we come around a little bit? So facing south.
Facing south. Yes, I can do that.
So a little
Yeah.
bit more as we come around. Just that way we'll cover this side as well.
Sure,
which
yeah.
was
Jeez.
not as interesting as the south side. So the north side, if I recall. But again, there's some major changes here that have occurred. So parts have fallen off, as we would be expected.
Stop.
So we are trying to take a sample somewhere over here. We're looking for a
on
good
another
location.
dive.
Yeah, on another dive, sorry. But hopefully we'll be able to. The mirror comes from fresh water that gets trapped under those ledges. So as Ian was saying earlier, it is pure fresh water being excreted from some of the vents, and it gets trapped up there, creating that mirror effect. Underwater trees. Nice one. And these chimneys do grow at different rates, at different speeds. Each one is different, and they change over time.
Sean, my C-tube's still not working.
And over
It's very
time,
unfortunately. It's not.
when
It's
these
not
guys
working.
end up on land, that's
No,
where
it's
major
not.
mines are.
Saving any
Really?
annotations.
Yeah, well, it collects all this these
I
minerals.
mean, I'm seeing your.
Oh, that makes sense.
So Rio
Yeah, I
Tinto,
did a feel, but
famous, very
Yeah.
old mine, not the company, but the actual mine in Spain was a hydrothermal vent.
Are you?
So
Yeah,
we're
this side sucks.
we're looking at a future mine right here.
Let's see.
If humans are still on this planet in millions,
I think,
tens of thousands of years.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
future mine. It might not be that far in the future. They might mine
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
subsea.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Hopefully this won't become a mine
no,
in
it's
the
an
near
MPA.
future.
It's an MPA, so I think
Yeah.
geologically they looked at it, and when they, of course, decided to make it the first MPA,
When it's a
they
good
did
time,
first
let me
check
know when
to
I can
see
do
how
gauges.
economically
Camera.
viable it would be to mine it,
Okay.
Go ahead.
and it wasn't at that point.
Oh,
That's one of the reasons it became an MPA.
that's one of the reasons this is an NPA.
Yeah, that's unfortunately how we operate
Yeah.
in the world.
Now this area just got expanded to an NPA, or
Just
it
to
was
confirm,
it
the
expanded,
high
or
voltage
was it
comp has
designated
been
just
rock
recently?
steady.
No, the
Pleasure.
whole. This is the earliest
Thank you.
MPA
All set.
in Canada. I think it must have been
Can you do them on the online, please?
Yeah.
maybe
Thanks.
2000 or something like that.
Steve, I can't
Okay.
hear you very well.
I can't either. He's that's Steve though.
Okay.
Okay, how we doing, guys? We're slowly coming down.
Still descending this side?
Descending.
Oh, thank you. So the water isn't fresh; it's just lower salinity.
Descending.
Thank you. And hot.
Sorry, Ian, reminder what we're doing after this
Thank you
immediately.
for the
Oh, we'll
correction.
go to this sediment trap, pick it up,
Copy.
take it, drag it closer to where we need to be.
Will do.
Pick it up, drag it.
So once
Okay.
you get to the bottom and turn around, I'll get you over to the sediment trap.
Looks like I got the cliff coming on my left, so I'm going to call this the bottom. It looks like I'm landed. I got
Yeah.
the cable behind me, so this is it. I was smoke and mirrors, everybody.
Yay.
Wow! Thank
and then
y'all,
below
guys.
It's, below it's the cliff. Okay,
This is so amazing.
Can you get me my bearing to sediment trap?
bearing is
320.
Thank you.
Well, from Argus is
That's
320.
fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Figure it out. You want to do a ship move?
Yes, we'll do bridge
Okay.
nav. Step 55 meters, bearing 320.
Oh, bubble
Thank you.
cam over the cliff is incredible too. Just drops right off.
Oh, that is a beautiful bubble cam view. Wow. And that's that cliff. All right, y'all. Trip's completed for me. I'm good. I've seen what I need to see.
Well, if you think that was exciting, wait till you see this sediment trap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's bright yellow.
It is
Oh.
yellow.
And
So,
some
uh,
Kind of shimmery for.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna
it's
say we
kinda
just
shimmery?
passed over
That was some.
shimmer.
Were we just? Was that shimmeriness stuck with
I
us?
think that crab was barbecue.
No, that was definitely.
Maybe
That
some
was barbecued crab?
diffuse venting around here or something.
So this hydrothermal vent is connected to the Juan de Fuca plate, or that fault, or what's causing that bubbling up?
it's the spreading center between the Juan de Fuca plate and the Pacific plate.
Okay, so it's just this huge expanse between
Yeah,
them.
it's
Wow.
everything's coming out here at about half spreading rate of 6 centimeters per year, I think. Maybe it's 3, I can't remember. They're coming out, and that's what's being subducted down where we're at the subduction zone.
Because I was going to say, I thought those two plates, it was a subduction zone, and normally hydrothermal vents form along.
Yeah, no, we
Yep.
know
Yeah.
so we were
We're
on
at
the other end,
net
remember?
now.
At Cascade, when we
Yeah,
had that
Cascadia Basin.
right. So we went when we were placing those 3 strain gauge kind of units and accelerometers. We actually went through that pass. We were looking for things and changing
Yes,
from one.
yes.
That's the subduction zone, and this is the other end of it.
Oh,
So
okay.
the observatory covers both almost all the plate tectonics you can have, except we're not actually on a fault anywhere. But
DVL reset on the fly.
Okay, okay.
So again, I'm going to just jump in here real quick and give the spiel. Okay, so my name is Ian Coolin. I am the Director of Marine Operations Observatory Physical Operations for Ocean Networks Canada. We have chartered the EV Nautilus, which is operated by the Ocean Exploration Trust, to help us conduct our offshore maintenance and deployments and recoveries of instruments that are on the bottom of the seabed as part of the Ocean Networks Canada network. We've been in this partnership for about 6 years, and it's been very good for both organizations, and it's been great. We do have this streaming on 2 different websites. It's on the oceannetworks.ca, which is Ocean Networks Canada website, and it's also on nautiluslive.org. I'm telling you all this because one person sent in a note yesterday that I'm going to share with everybody here, saying that he wasn't able to contact us on the ship. But if you go to the nautiluslive.org site, there is a place where you can ask questions. So which wasn't really a question, it was more like a comment. It was from Wilhelm Groenewegen in the Netherlands. And he wanted he sent this to ONC to pass on to us. He's been watching, and he wanted to make
with the lights, right?
us know that these...
I'm just trying to see the tether and also not be blown out.
Do you want me to up some gain?
No.
Okay, I'll wait.
Again, I'm also zoomed in.
Okay, good. You want us to know that the stormtrooper noted... The stormtrooper noted at Barkley Canyon was, in fact, a clone trooper.
Also, if you want to put more lights on, I can turn on the iris.
He did, right? Yeah, there was a person who I couldn't tell if he was being sarcastic or not about that.
So he's a poet, but he's also a Star Wars geek, and he's a collector of vintage ranges from 1977 through 1982. And the clone troopers began to show... Oh, wait.
So that person had wrote in on the Nautilus live chat?
Yeah, they're on SPL, so they...
You're on SPL or they're not on SPL? Okay, there we go. Okay, so back to that. The 2002 is when the clone troopers arrived.
Hello, little cephalopod.
And the figures of the clone troopers, types of grunt fish, the sea slightly overgrown, now with seaweed. So he sent us some pictures of one and sent us some links to the website of collectors of these ones, and there are different evolutions of the sets, and they're even available on Amazon.com, an exclusive 4-pack from Hasbro. So some of the things that we do, cute little octopus there, some of the things that we do and we deploy are just fun things to deploy. The Stormtrooper was one of the original ones that we slapped on a platform, and there are other figures out there, but if anybody out there wants to send us their favorite figure, and depending on what it is, we probably could mount it on one of our platforms and put it down on the bottom. And
sediment trap in sight.
Just let us know at oceannetworks.ca, because it's sort of little fun things
Ian, did you copy
people
that?
engage with. Yep, sediment trap's there.
Okay, what do you want us to do?
We're going to pick it up and take it towards JB12.
Okay, pick it up from down here, or is that too dangerous?
I would pick it up higher just because this is where the release is. It's a cut release on it.
Okay.
Unless I'm wrong, unless that's looking like a pin there.
Doesn't look like
it's looking like a pin. Oh, Will is here. Did I hear Will? Yeah, yes. Will's there. Will is there. So what do you think, Will? Better if I pick it up top or just on the amp still?
From the top, I thought was preferred. There should be a lifting bridle at the top.
Yeah. Okay, is this thing like 16 meters tall, or what's this?
I think it's 8 meters.
8 meters high. Pardon me?
8 meters, yeah. We've gone through different iterations on these.
You're right, yeah. You got it?
So we'll get control.
Octopus.
Are we releasing this now?
No, we are not. We're just going to pick it up so that we don't have to come all the way back down
we have
here.
You in the van?
Next time we're on the bottom. But
gotcha.
We'll get up probably, we don't want to get it too close, but I would say just maybe 20 meters south of the landing zone for the mud mat. Rennie?
20 meters south of the landing zone for mud mat,
Yeah, I think that's enough
there,
out of the way.
That's your grab there.
What's my grab? Where?
The blue line hanging down.
Oh, okay. Can I grab the rod instead?
Sure.
There's also the big line on top if you want.
Oh, what's that blue stuff? Bungee?
So just to
Funky.
confirm, Ian, you have that position there in high pack where I've got my cursor.
Yeah, that
20
would be
meters
great.
south the landing zone.
Yep, somewhere around there.
Somewhere
Somewhere around there.
That
Heading
way
to-
we're, you know, it's not a big move, but it'll save us a ship move later on.
Yeah.
Which
Roger.
back and forth equates probably to about 20 minutes. So we're
You can
saving
take bubble
ourselves
there,
20
Kylie.
minutes in the future.
Yep.
In
We're going
case
to be
anybody's-
grabbing this and moving it. So you can kind of dealer's choice grab it from, see any of those vertical rods there. There's the blue line, and then if I go back up to the top, there's a lifting bridle. So dealer's choice on what you pick. They're all in the game.
Don't grab the blue line.
Don't grab the blue line.
No,
Go
I think
for the
that's
bridle.
bungee.
I think that was the, yeah, I think that,
Yep.
you're right,
Fine.
Will. That was either bungee or that was the, I don't know if we put did this go down on a beacon? This went down with a beacon.
Okay, I'll come over to it now.
Yeah, I think this went out on the Nautilus last year, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure how you deployed it.
It went with a beacon. Those of you watching where you see the D2500M, that's the rating. These floats are rated for
Let me get it
2,500
just in the
meters.
corner of the porch first there, Mike.
And those floats, we call them football floats
Can I
because they
bubble,
look like
please, on
giant
porch?
footballs.
Thank you.
They're made of synaptic foam,
Syntactic.
foam.
syntactic foam,
Okay, go ahead at your leisure there, Mike.
glass beads, all packed together.
Okay, how high should I come up here?
I'd come up like
2185?
5 meters off, higher than you are now.
5 meters higher, roger.
Yeah. There's really nothing between here and there.
Okay, 2190, or sorry, 2180 is my target depth.
Yeah.
Okay, coming up. How heavy is this?
Apparently heavier than you can lift.
Seems that
Yeah,
way.
if they did the deployment design as it's written, then it should be about 120 pounds in water.
Oh, we're not moving that.
Isn't there
I
a
thought you
drop
guys
a weight?
This one was moved.
Yeah, we can
wasn't
drop
it?
a weight.
Well, that's
No.
with
Cam
that's with
off
the
the
drop.
works.
That's with the drop of weight.
Well, 120.
We
no
have a
one can lift
45
that.
on the porch and a 45 in the starboard box. We can
Well,
do,
it's
but we're
not-
not
it's
taking
not-
it.
No,
as-
okay, never mind. If you can't lift it, no worries. We'll just move on.
Moving on. Okay,
Okay.
dropping the line
We'll
and
leave it
moving on.
here.
All right, let me get a target on it then.
Yes,
I thought this was one that we had dropped.
You leave
and then
that
you guys
property
picked up and
table
moved.
on your screen now.
Are you talking to me or Steve?
Steve.
Sorry, say
No, I
again,
wasn't
Data.
around.
Or
No.
whoever
You
was
and-
No,
talking.
this was
Will
you
and-
on the Nautilus.
Yeah.
Will, Nico, and AJ, I guess.
No,
AJ
I
dropped
wasn't
it. You
on this
guys moved
cruise.
it?
No,
it
it was AJ and Nico.
Okay,
But
confirming we're going to move
We
along
always
from this.
moved
I-
it up.
Stay
This is
here.
the first
Definitely-
one I've ever seen
I
not
definitely
moved.
know I was asleep for
pause.
this because it's like, did you find
Back
it?
row.
Was my yes.
Confirming we're moving along from this and not.
Yep. Move. Yep.
Okay.
We're heading
Thank you.
straight for the junction box.
Thank you. Heading for
and
junction box.
Heading then beyond that to the bars.
So just to clarify, Steve
Okay,
and
yeah,
Ian,
we're good.
Yeah.
the mooring that we're planning to deploy this
Yeah.
year is also not ROV liftable. I mean, not
Right. And that
not
one
with
we're,
Hercules.
that one we're going to put down on the wire at a fixed location.
Okay, I'm moving
Sure.
Argus
Yeah.
towards the IP.
Argus towards IPI.
Yeah, but this one I thought we had
Do you wanna jump in?
deployed it from the
65020.
surface, and then I thought this was one that we had moved into
Bridge
position.
nav.
So heads up on the camera too. It's not available on C. not available.
65
Yeah,
meters,
we're not-
bearing
we're not-
020.
We're not going there. We're going right to the
Thank
bars.
No, I mean for your purpose that you
Oh,
put it there.
the camera's off.
No, even if it's on, you're not going to see it.
I want to give a shout out
Yeah,
to
it
my 3-year-old
up the
daughter
brain
who's
to
watching at
say
home. Hi, Robin.
Why?
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, Robin.
Hi, Robin.
Hey, Robin.
Hey, Robin. How are you?
Okay, sorry. Steve Mahaley was saying something
Yeah.
about the camera's not what?
I don't think the camera's
She's-
available on
she's
C-tube,
got a book.
or we can't really see
We've
what
got a
the
book at
camera
home
is showing.
called
some
Ropos
reason.
and the
I'm not-
Underwater
I'm not worried
Volcano.
about that.
And it's all about
Yeah.
Ropos.
It's
Ropos and the Underwater Volcano.
I just
Like
bought that too.
ROPOS.
It's like
Oh,
written
no
by
T.
a
No,
professor
we-
at UW, isn't it?
we can turn the lights
Yeah.
on and off, and that's all I want.
Trevor, I have a move in for Argus
Yeah,
65
020.
meters 020.
That's
Okay, I'll go
As
zero.
far as the
ROPO. No,
I'm just gonna get over that way.
No T.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Get away from this floaty.
Sean, did you want that
Ropos.
updated position on the sediment trap?
Already grabbed it. Thank
Oh,
you.
there it is.
Cool.
Yeah.
What a cool book. Oh, I love this. Ropos.
Actually, Trevor put me onto that one.
What did I
know.
put you onto?
Ropos and the underwater volcano.
Oh, I heard about that.
Oh, that's the book.
That's the
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trevor actually wrote it. He's getting royalties from every sale.
No, it was written by a professor at UW.
Yeah, Dana.
Yes,
I'm coming down, Kylie.
Roger.
All right, I am going to send this to my librarian and see if we can get it for our school library.
I think it's sold by Mascot Books.
Do you have one, Kylie?
Yeah, I just bought one.
Nice.
I collect books that if I do outreach for like whatever 6th graders, that's usually like the group I do in middle school.
Cool.
I can like, it's like that book in particular is pretty cool because it uses like scientific terms in not a unapproachable way.
Cool. I'm still going down.
All right, Raj.
That's cool. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's adorable.
Yeah.
There's also an Alvin
Sorry, I'm totally
book,
grabbing your phone.
like for
Nice.
cartoons.
Look at her.
Cartoons
Look at her
Alvin book.
smile.
And there's like an underwater robotics.
She's tuned in watching right now.
Oh,
Book that goes over a couple different vehicles.
That's
that
awesome.
is so sweet.
Yeah, you can wave,
And
Will.
you have your other. Yeah.
Oh, where's the camera?
right here.
It's
Oh.
it's not streaming.
Not
Oh,
on?
it's not streaming right now.
Yeah.
I can switch it.
Assuming I'm following this cable.
Yeah, video could make that happen.
Yeah, we're
It
going
might not be on the quad.
there.
Yeah, Roger.
Let me just double check. It actually looks okay.
And you have another little one coming, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I got another.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we're due in November. It's gonna be a boy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ooh. Oh, yeah,
Alright.
wave.
Argus has not begun to
Can they see
move
me?
yet.
I'm over at the table.
You can stand
Okay.
up here. I'll move so you can get up
So
there.
if you want, you can just follow that white and red. The red
Follow
goes
white and
back
red.
to
Yep.
white goes back to JB12, and the red goes to JB10. So junction box 12
that
and
one.
10 are fed from
And then it's right there.
the node through the same cable,
It's coming from the front.
It's this
See?
one.
Oh, never mind. It's the one in the front.
Yeah.
and they're interchangeable. And it looks like there's a set of Alvin
one-
weights there as well, right below where the white and red stripe
I'd
is.
say so, yeah.
If you
Well-
want to zoom in, we're waiting for ship.
No.
We're waiting for the ship.
Yeah,
Waiting
zoom
for the
in
ship.
down on the Alvin weights. And then
Okay.
Noble point.
we'll ask Trevor to explain what the Alvin weights are all about. And what is
Yeah,
Alvin?
Let me line it up.
If
I
you're,
don't know what Alvin is.
you don't know anything about Alvin?
I've been inside it once, but I didn't know what it
Can,
was.
can you zoom in on the weights?
Yep, lining it up right now.
I've been inside Alvin too.
Only on the surface.
I didn't see
Me
you there.
three.
Perhaps it was
Okay,
because I was
zoom in,
inside there in
please.
like
Alright, coming in.
1986.
Hey, Will, I'm going to try to tag that, and then we'll try to get you a copy of that footage.
Oh, thanks.
So those individual, how much do each one of those weights weigh? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Those are like
looks
6 double stacks. So
7 or
6 of, so 12 times 17. Exercise for viewers at home. Can you come wide, please?
Coming wide.
12 times 17 pounds in water.
Oh,
12 times 12 is 144, and 12 times 5 is 60, so 144 plus 60. 204.
So those weights are used as ballast on Alvin, which is a mini submarine operated by Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute in Woods Hole, Massachusetts. And when they dive with pilot,
Germany says hello
co-pilot,
to your
and a
daughter.
scientist on board, they come down to these depths inside a giant titanium sphere. Basically, it doesn't look like a sphere from the outside, but that's where the pressure vessel is. And when they get down on the bottom, they will do exactly what we're doing without having. So Trevor and
No, Trevor's in the sphere.
yeah, Trevor's not in the sphere. He's back here. So the pilots are all up operating Hercules from the ship, but in Alvin, they're actually down there, and Alvin is not connected to the ship, so they're free to move around. So they get a little bit more freedom that way, but then they can't stay down as long as we can because the 3 people on board have to breathe. And eventually they don't have a lot of air in there for an extended trips to the bottom. So to get back up to the top, they have to drop weights off. So they have these racks of weights like that you saw there, this ballast, and they drop the weights to be able to surface. And as we operate down here, Alvin has been out here, I don't know how many times, probably about, it's got to be over 30. No, gosh, more than that. It's probably more like 300.
And our viewers are very stoked
if you
to see
count dives,
dives,
yeah.
Yeah, individual dives, probably, into the hundreds. I would guess with Alvin this is one of the most, if not the most studied,
expensive surveyed
oceanographic place in the world.
Can we get porch lights off?
With more papers coming out of the Endeavour field than
It's
anywhere
off.
else. So we'll see these
That
every
didn't
once in a
make-
while. Unfortunately, they're too big for us
that's
to
great.
use,
That's
but
funny.
Hercules does have those same plates, but individual plates versus the stack that they use for ballast as well. So sometimes you'll hear the pilot say, I'm heavy or I'm light.
Escape.
And when he's light, he wants to
Sediment
add
traps.
weights. And when he's heavy, he wants to drop weights. So we've been putting a little floating line on all
So
our
the
weights that we
larval
drop
tubes.
so that in the future, as we're going along the
right
bottom,
next to it.
there'll be weights that we can say, oh, yep, there's a weight over there if you're light. So you'll see them, and the glass bead bags also, there's some down here that same purpose, adding weight to the vehicle. So now we're coming up on Fabio's experiments, which have all been swapped out with the new ones deployed and the old ones in the bio box. Steve, correct? Yes? Last night you guys did that?
Nova, can you push past the gear, please?
Coming up.
In
But
the
what-
dive plan.
Oh,
Perfect.
I don't think he has his headset on.
The larval tubes.
Your tube traps
think-
are
I
on
think
board,
Nico
right?
caught it Nico asked.
Did
me.
you already
Okay.
swap them? Nice.
Okay, so yeah.
So they're all
They're done.
swapped. So we're
Yeah.
coming up to them now. Yes.
Ooh,
sorry.
look at that
All
guy.
right. That was my question. They had already been swapped because
Oh, yeah.
No gapping out here.
ticked off in the dive plan.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
it's just
and by the
covered
way,
in
everybody,
growth, dude. Have you seen the bacteria on that thing?
If you do see a beacon down
Yeah.
here, pick it up. We lost one 4 years ago now.
Beacon, roger.
Yeah, a USBL Sonodyne beacon. It's down here somewhere.
Before you open it
We
up,
can't ping it.
contaminate.
not
Wow.
No.
Okay.
Does that guy have a little critter riding along with him?
Looks like he's got a scrape.
Yeah, I was like, is that a scrape or some kind of...
Looks like he just scraped it. He probably ran into something. They do that.
I got uncomfortable. He was like, don't look.
Okay. So the crabs are moving in on the larval tubes.
Ooh.
So we are heading all the way up to
Is that a
Grotto,
carabiner?
Okay.
where we're going to
Quite a bit
play
of line
around.
to your right.
Maybe they look like enemy crabs.
The lime cable you see there is our extension cable. This is the one that we will be replacing with a new cable with the cable ship in hopefully a week and a half. Inshallah.
Will, Germany says hello to Robin.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks, Germany.
yeah. There you go.
Okay, come wide, please.
Nice.
Soon I'll just start anticipating.
Fabio, do you want to zoom on all these traps, or are you happy with how they are?
I think they already did that in the middle of the night.
Okay, roger.
They would have done that in the middle of the night. But thanks for asking.
Okay, and I think we're just able to reach the junction box now.
Wow. Well, we'll get over there. We can say hi to Adrian.
Did I miss a question for me?
I think you were around to say hi to Adrian last night, right? Yes.
Yeah, I found a beacon.
Yeah, that's the one we stuck there.
Yep.
Hopefully it's still working. And hopefully it'll be working in a week and a half for the cable ship.
All right, so step one, while we're here.
Step one is to get to the bars, which is over at Grotto.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought we were going to this platform.
That's on the way. Yeah.
It's on the way.
Yeah, Raj.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit. Argus is quite a bit behind, so
Okay.
Can't get there from here.
Can't get there from here. Ship still doing okay?
Yep.
So we have a chemist tuning into us regularly from Switzerland, and he's been sending, or she, I'm not sure. Actually, I do know, but I don't want to say. Has been sending in some really good chemistry stuff and different research papers about hydrothermal vents,
I'll tell Mike to
chemicals,
stay away.
and
You want to zoom in on
archaeobacteria.
Adrian again?
Sure.
I just like to do that. It's kind of like reminiscing. It's like, you know, I have a picture of, a good friend that's no
I didn't
longer
realize
there.
we had so many color-coded cables down here.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Well, this is a good site to have them.
Yeah, it was funny because the site plan, the drawings did not have the ones on the horn as being the white, blue, blue, but it turns out they're there, which is great. Misha. Mike.
I'm going to go 30 meters.
Yeah, Misha's cable. If you look to the right, you can see Misha.
I'm going to go 30 meters, 035.
What was the other one? Misha and what?
Bridge nav.
Mike? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
30 meters, bearing 035.
So Mike Hannaford named one of our cables, which you can see down the bottom right. If we look down just slightly, you see some of those cables are named. Tempo for
Nico's dog.
Nico's dog. Misha, Mike's dog. What's next to Misha?
I think I see Fletcher.
Oh, yeah.
Zoom in, please.
Fletcher.
Fletcher.
With the South African color.
Fletcher.
Right.
To the far right. What's that one?
Do they wear yellow and green? I'm pretty sure those are their uniform.
Oh, Lady. That's
Lady.
Lady.
That's
is
Maria's dog.
Maria's dog. Maria is our chief admin at MTC, our engineering facility out by the airport in Victoria. And then this is the back. We're looking at the back side of Adrian.
Yeah, zoom in on Adrian's backside.
Yeah, sorry, Adrian's backside. He's turned away from us because he's upset that we've left him down here for a year.
Sassy.
Adrian retired last year.
That is one cold shoulder, yeah.
It's part of his retirement. That's what happens when you retire. If everyone was wondering what you do, the people who care the most about you turn you into a bobblehead doll and deploy you.
Nothing seems to be growing on him, though. This is kind of interesting. He must have some really good aftershavers of it. Yeah. It looks really good. It's amazing.
Yeah, he looks great.
We should use whatever that was on the
He's actually
RAS
staring
BPS.
towards in the direction of the vents. So he's watching the black smokers. The BPS cable, I think it's the green and yellow one.
All right, so we're going to slowly get towards Rogers Pass.
You can go the other way too. I don't think it's.
Do you want to go a different way, Steve?
Well, no, I'm just.
If you guys want a variety of
the cable? Have you seen
the cable lay?
Yeah.
Oh,
you might as well check our cable lay.
Hold on, stand by.
What
is going on in the background?
No, Steve's giving the deviations. Just go through Rogers Pass.
Okay.
Rogers Pass.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve.
Rogers Pass. Yeah, we're already going.
We're set up for it.
Yeah.
So I stand corrected. The bars cable is attached to the non-color-coded cable, and the green and white cable with green away from the junction box is the one that's going to the hydrophone.
Okay.
The two of them run side by side. You might have just missed it, did you?
You can run any of these cables. They all go the same way, and then don't take the one that veers off to the right or left.
The one that goes to the left crosses is our Mars seismic array, which is a group of seismometers. Those are all Grelp.
What's this icon?
There's
Legacy.
3 different seismometers that circle
Legacy transponder.
The base of Grotto, encircle the base, and it's monitoring.
Can't get it to go away.
Micro movements, I guess is the best way to describe it. Highly sensitive seismometers, but they're not buried.
Near surface.
Near surface, yeah. They're on the rock as best as we could, so they're not buried because you can't really bury anything out here.
No, this is. Push cores are difficult to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny, sometimes you can see like there's a starfish there. You can say just put that as a reference on a map, and then you come back a year later and it's not there anymore. It's as if they moved. Yeah, wandered off.
Got eaten by a seagull.
So I'll go back to the standard overview of who we are, what we're doing. Ocean Networks Canada is a not-for-profit society of the University of Victoria. We've been in existence for a little over 15 years, and has been funded by the government of Canada and British Columbia. Government of Canada, we've got the CFI, which is Canadian Foundation for Innovation, which is equated similar to the National Science Foundation in the United States. It provides funding for various research projects. We are one of the larger funded projects that fit under CFI's umbrella. Separate from CFI, which is providing 60% of our funding, the other 40% is coming in match funding from different sources, including Natural Resources Canada, Department of Fisheries and Oceans, which is a huge partner of ours, and so is Natural Resources Canada, and then Transport Canada sometimes, the militaries of both Canada and mainly Canada, some from the United States as well, the U.S. Navy, and again, the province of British Columbia. We have installations offshore here, which is our Neptune network, which is an 800-kilometer cabled loop with 5 different locations where we have branches off of the main loop with what we call nodes, which is places where you can plug in smaller cables, and then these smaller cables go to junction boxes like we just saw there with junction box number 12, and then junction box number 12 in turn can have up to 10 other cables that instruments will be plugged into, and we can daisy chain those together so you can have multiple junction boxes together. And every time we go, as we step down, our voltages change. Those junction boxes are operating at 400 volts and the nodes at 10 kVA. So lots of power and lots of fiber optics in there for the communications, for getting all the data in real time back to shore. So on this particular expedition with Nautilus, we are deploying over 100 different devices. So lots of little instruments being deployed and lots being recovered for maintenance, recalibration, etc.
Is there a point that y'all guys are emphasizing over another, like you really want to come back to Endeavour and study the Endeavour nodes or the Cascadia Basin? So is there a point that you are valuing in this expedition over others?
You mean different locations?
Yes.
Yeah, we have our science team sets our priorities. Every year we come up with a priority list of what's the top things we need to get done. And then operationally, we have our operations priorities. So our operational priorities this year, which has been hanging over us for the last 3 years, is to lay these 2 replacement cables. The cables that are in place now for these 2 locations at Endeavour and Cascadia are still operational, but we identified 10 years ago that they were of concern for 2 different reasons, but both of them were pegged 10 years ago now to replace.
I think our tether's long enough. We're going to go
just
25
last year
meters, 042.
Twice mobilized the cable ship, and we're ready to go. And the cable ship had equipment issues that we weren't able to lay cables or do some other maintenance that we were doing with the cable ship. So it's been
bridge nav.
Yeah. Hopefully this year we will get the cable ship out there. We've delayed the cable ship work
by 25 meters, bearing 042.
More than 2 weeks now. It's getting almost to 3 weeks, and we had the Nautilus booked for 4 weeks, anticipating that there potentially could be some delays. And so we had a buffer in there, and now it looks like the cable work is going to be almost at the end of our trip, if it happens at all, which would be very disappointing for Ocean Networks Canada, but Global Marine is working hard to try to get the cable ship available for us, and they
can see the overhang
run into some maintenance issues.
You can see that in Argus, yeah. So Kylie, I'm putting Argus as best as I can through, but it's probably going to be over this southern part of the grotto here, the western part of the grotto.
So I'm coming up now, Kylie.
Yeah, so we'll hop over it, and then we'll be in the clear on the other side to like drop back down in.
I'm going to back away just to get a better view.
Right, so this is called Rogers Pass.
Yeah.
This is
named after
so
Roger.
Cool.
This is Rogers Pass, all right.
There are vents on either side of us higher up, and the cables run in this gap between. We've got 2 cables running on this side. We have one that runs around the other side, and one.
That's a
both
good-looking
directions.
delta.
We have one,
that's
and we still
what
have
we want
another
here.
one to run at some point in time. So there's a few cables
Stackable.
still to go through here, and they're always a risk of
6,
being damaged
I
either
believe
by heat or by debris falling from above. The orange cables that you see are called pressure balanced oil filled cables.
Is Argus north enough for me to go through here?
That's so cool.
Looks like.
And ship's moving?
Looks like you got the tether. Yeah, ship's moving.
Okay.
They are built, the cables are built by Teledyne Oil and Gas in Daytona Beach, Florida, a place called ODI. It's their facility.
So has the pandemic affected your ability to come out here and work in this site?
I'll stay left.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last year we were out for 2 weeks on the Tully, and it was Will and myself and the ROV team. We didn't have anybody else on board, so 50% numbers of staff. And even this year, we reduced the staff that we brought out on the Nautilus. So we're still not quite at 100%, even though everybody on board the Nautilus is vaccinated, so far as I'm aware. I think. I would encourage everybody to get vaccinated if they're not.
Yes, 100%.
It would make our lives all easier.
Yeah, we're having a major outbreak in South Texas right now.
Yeah. So what we're going to be doing is heading to the bars.
Okay.
We're going to have to get systems to power down the bars.
This is so mesmerizing.
Which is on, I think it's J3. J3 on JB12. Bars.
Okay.
Tether's still happy.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, looks like it. I think
Good.
you're high enough, but we'll just keep an eye.
Yeah, I'm not going down at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is a good example of how
it's really just
Buck
that
Candle is
bottom,
scary
the bottom loop under
Argus.
under Argus, how low that is, but I think we're okay.
It's 10 meters
And
from Argus,
after
worst
that,
case.
we're going to
Okay.
the RAS and
We're gonna
take
go to
the
RAS
colonizer
Showing
out,
50
Yeah.
right
put
now.
the
Yeah.
thing, hang the
Hang
thing
it
up,
up, prep it so it's all ready to release whenever
Yeah.
we get back.
mark where the
And then,
hat would have been so we can take
Well,
a temperature
yeah,
and
so,
a gas tight.
right. So what we'll do is okay, so here's the bars, the wand. Now, under normal circumstances, we would still have, actually, what am I saying, power down? Do we want to keep it for temperature on the way out, or?
Yes.
We can
Sorry,
measure.
yeah, no, you have,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, sorry.
Okay.
Counter that
Relay
last
that.
order.
All right.
We just forgot.
Leave it powered up.
It's not,
Yeah.
somebody didn't put it in the,
Well, yeah, someone didn't put in the dive plan like I asked. I won't mention Steve's name.
but it's in there now. It's in there now. You printed it too early.
If you want.
Is it in there now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not this one, but the one on.
okay. All right.
That was busy.
So hopefully systems didn't power it down yet. So what we'll do, ROV guys?
Yep, hit me.
Okay, so you see the bars is precarious on the pig, as we call it. The little is on a precarious little ridge, and then back behind it is the parking position.
Toppled over triangle there.
The toppled over triangle.
Okay. Can I come around this horn?
Well, we're not going over there. We need to be right here where the wand is.
I'll stay right here where the wand
Okay.
is.
So this, you can see, actually, if you square yourself up with it a bit and zoom in on it, we'll be able to let people see where there's some
On the
little,
temperature probe or on the pig?
right above it, the
we
little
get porch
cone
light?
shaped above it. So
Oh, understood.
when
Okay.
we installed
Stand by.
this the first time, it looked like this, and then we came back a month later
Okay, zoom please.
with Nautilus, and
Coming in.
the whole thing had grown into it was probably about 1 meter high. It's now
Good there.
collapsed.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's still there. So
And full of
what
tube
we're going
worms.
to
It
do-
was like a field of
Yeah.
tube worms. It was up.
yeah, oh, that's right. It was all covered
Regia
with
tube
worms.
worms.
Yeah, so it was kind of interesting. So basically what we're going to be doing here, ROV, is we're going to have up on the shore, someone's going to be monitoring what the temperature is. Dr. Mihaley's here, so I'll put him in charge of that.
Come
and-
wide, please.
And
Coming wide.
we're going to, with the bars powered and us being able to see the temperature,
Full wide.
we're going to try to rotate out. And Marv, feel free to weigh in.
Oh.
And I think Marv's got access to
God, that's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, he can call
the
it.
chat, right?
I've only got emails from him.
Oh,
But no,
okay.
he did sign up, but there seems to be some sort of problem.
Oh,
A couple of people signed up and they haven't been
okay.
able to
Well,
actually
Marv,
get
the
through.
failsafe would be at nautiluslive.org, where you can ask a question. Just type in Marv, your name, and then whatever. And Katie down there will prioritize
Yes.
anything that you say.
Now everybody's going to say that
Are
they're
you feeling
Yeah.
safe here
So,
with Argus?
Please don't say that.
Could you get whoever's on
We can bring them
shore
higher, yeah.
or try to do that?
Yeah.
You can try to do it here, but
I'll try both, but
We'll try both.
I'll keep in contact with
Yeah, a
Harry.
little-
One of
little
us should
farther.
try it so we
This
can
could
not
Yeah,
help them
exactly.
with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Will, I really hope
10
that there aren't
meters.
people out there that
Well,
would
not maybe
be
not.
giving false information
10
on a
meters,
scientific
020.
operation.
So
On the
confirming we're
internet?
still standing
Never.
by, ROV still standing by?
Everybody's honest on the
Yeah,
internet.
okay.
Anybody?
Oh, sorry? So
ROV still standing by?
we're standing by waiting to make sure we get a temperature reading, which
'Kay.
Steve was working on.
Thanks,
Roger.
Megan. That's so sweet. Megan wished all of us good luck and said we're doing an amazing job.
Megan who?
Megan Kelly?
Oh, Megan. Sorry, Megan, there's like 6 Megans now, and
Yeah. I should have said Megan Kelly from the
Yeah.
get-go.
a couple of Megans at
I
ONC.
think we went right through Rogers Pass there with Argus because you can see the fuzziness.
Yep, totally.
Pulling
on
up
either
the
side.
PU.
Yep.
Can you bring up the bars, 24 temperature readings on
Nailed it.
plotting, utility plotting? Oh. So Harry's pulling it up now.
Yes.
Okay, so what we want to do is situate ourselves where we're in a comfortable holding position that we will be able to reach the T-handle on the top of the bars. The plan here is to very gently see if that probe will come out easily.
Zoom in, please, video.
And what we will do is very, very, very slowly pull it out of the hole. If
Sorry,
we
Jay.
have to
Okay, come on.
rotate it
Thanks.
slightly,
I think
we
we'll have to
will.
rely on Harry.
Now, again, who's going to be on the arm? Mike?
Yeah.
Mike's on the arm.
Okay, so Mike, as you know, it does the 90-degree turn at the nozzle, right?
Yes.
The probe. So, and then where it goes down in. So we're going to try to slowly bring that out. Why we bring it out slowly is there's a ceramic tip on it that is very heat sensitive, and if we suddenly introduce it to the 1.5-degree water, it will crack and break. And
Want me to porch on that knob that's just above the red?
Marv wouldn't be very happy
Wrap?
with us if that's the case.
Yeah.
Is that going to be a good
Okay,
spot?
how
Then
we
we're
doing on
under the,
temperature?
then we're over the,
Temperature
If you can
showing
get it in
around
there.
yeah, I'll see what I can
259.
do.
So if you want to, yeah, between Trevor, you and
It's 259, is
Mike.
it? It's down, eh?
259? I thought
So
you
for
said it was
those
reading about
online
100.
watching, we're
Oh,
going
no,
to
that's the
pause
other
on
one.
answering
Yeah,
questions
that's what
because
the
they're in
that's
the
the
middle of a
reason we have-
sensitive operation.
So
So
Harry's
we'll
giving
go back
us
to answering questions
temperature.
in just a moment.
Corrected temperature raw data.
Yeah. That's the one we want to monitor. But
What happened?
and Harry, if you can send us the reference temperature too.
I got it up here.
Oh, wow. Let me mute my...
Let that sit for a sec, see how it goes.
Yeah, we're not.
I'll keep an eye on it.
I think as soon as I get on that handle, we're not going to have any stability.
Yeah, Raj.
All right.
Are we waiting for shore, Ian, or can I get
no,
up there?
no, we're waiting. Anytime you want to grab the T-handle. But again, it's one of those things. The temperature right now is reading 260 degrees.
So
So it's almost
Raj.
just, I think your first mic should just be to get it and hold on to it. And just doing that, you're probably going to nudge it a little bit, and we'll see if the temperature changes.
Yeah, get the bubble cam in there a little bit better like you're doing and some little zoom.
You're clear to call for zooms on my end there, Mike.
Yeah, that's good, Kylie. Thanks. Yeah, partial zoom. Who's over there? Nova, please, on the Zeus.
Leave the Fletcher in view.
That's
please.
good, thanks, yeah.
That's good.
And just to let you all know, Adrian Round was watching and is watching.
Hey, Adrian.
Yeah. And he's thinking it was his aftershave. It was the reason why there was no growth on it.
It's getting burnt.
Miss you out here, Adrian. But I've got Steve Mahaley.
Yeah. Ah, okay.
Harry, if you could just start typing out any temperatures that you got that you're watching there, would be much appreciated. Oh. No, I believe you, Steve. Okay.
What's happening?
Right. Something, you think something's burning in there? But it's not even, It's not even touching it. It's not even touching anything there. Yeah. Okay, so we're getting temperatures over here now?
Yeah.
Okay, so how are we doing temperature-wise? Has it changed or still around 260? Oh, reference now. The reference dropped to 96.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, I need to auto refresh.
Harry says the actual temperature went up